Good morning, YouTube. What's good? What's poppin'? You guys, I have never in my life thought that I would have to have the conversation with any of my kids that I just had yesterday. And I mean, sorry y'all, I'm trying to drive and it's kind of, but literally yesterday, my son and his friends were walking home from school when they spotted another one of their friends and two boys. Their friend was about to be raped yesterday. And before they can even think about it, all three of them jumped into action and stopped their friend from being raped yesterday. And I am so extremely proud of all three of them, but especially my son. He didn't even hesitate. He never hesitated. And for those people that know my son, he struggles to make and keep friends because he has a hard time trying to figure out who's actually his friend and who's not. And this time he's really found great friends who are really there for him, and in return he's there for them as well. And I mean, yesterday when my sister came knocking at my door, I was shocked because she doesn't normally just show up. She normally calls before she comes. It didn't happen yesterday. And when she started talking, like, my mouth dropped. When she explained to me what was going on, my mouth literally dropped to the floor when she was telling me what happened. I mean, you guys, as parents, we've got to keep a closer eye on our kids. They're not even safe at the bus stop anymore. And this was in broad daylight, you guys. It was early release yesterday. And yeah, I mean, kids know when their parents are not going to be home. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is what it is. And it was early release day, like I said, broad daylight. And she almost got raped. And it was two guys. And they're not even guys, you guys. These are 8th graders. 8th graders. I just... And my son's only in 7th grade. But the friend that almost got raped, she's in 8th grade as well. And the boys who attempted to rape her is in 8th grade as well. And I'm just looking like, what do these kids like involve themselves in? What kind of parents do they have in order for 8th graders to attempt to rape someone? Somewhere somebody's gone wrong, you guys. Terribly wrong. And it breaks my heart to know that this is what our kids have to go through this day and age. Like, I don't get it. And I saw the girl today. I saw her today, and she's back at the bus stop. You know what I mean? And I mean, she's going back to school. She looks so like out of place. And yesterday they said when it happened, she was terrified. Like, she could barely speak, which is understandable. And I feel for her because her parents weren't home. You know what I mean? It was after school. It was early release, and you know, parents work. You know what I mean? And you guys, I could not imagine my daughter going through something like this. Ooh, it's bright. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I'm just proud of my son and his friends. I really, really am. Y'all, I'm at a loss for words. Like, from here on out, I will be present at my son's bus stop from here on out. Like, he's no longer allowed to walk anywhere by himself. Anywhere. None of my kids are allowed to go anywhere by themselves. He normally walks to his bus stop from my house, which is maybe half a mile. Maybe. And it's not safe. It is not safe at all. And it's scary to know that these are not grown-ups. These are other kids doing this to other kids. And I noticed that since school has started up, there's a lot more emails that we're getting. I mean, because, you know, they email us from school to let us know when serious things happen. So, I mean, since school's been has started, you know, we get a lot of emails after the fact that, oh, this predator almost had this student at such spot. And I'm just like, but you never really hear about the rape situation. You never really hear about that kind of thing. And when it happens, it just like throws you off like, whoa, it's serious. Like when you walk up and you see 3 kids, 3 middle schoolers, you know, giving a report and signing their name and, you know what I mean? Just, it hits home. It's just like, I do not understand the logic behind some of these older kids. I just don't understand. So now, I mean, every parent is at the bus stop now. Police said that they were going to increase their presence at the bus stop. We saw not one car today. Don't know what that's about. But, I mean, who knows? They don't even know. They haven't even caught the kids that did it just yet. So, I mean, all the kids described one, and they have one name, but there were two boys, and they both took off running. So, but they all go to the same school. So they shouldn't be too hard to find. And if they're not found, then something went wrong. Just something went wrong. But, I mean, yeah, you guys, we have got to pay more attention to our kids. I'm so glad that my son was actually listening to me when I'm talking to him. Because half the time when I'm talking to my kids, I don't even think that they're listening to me. It literally seems like it's going into one ear and out the other one. But they're actually listening to me, and I'm so proud of him yesterday. I couldn't do anything but hug him. I couldn't do anything else. And he's looking at me like, Mom, what are you doing? Like, he doesn't even want me to go to the bus stop with him still yet. Because he's like, Mom, it's not going to happen to me. I'm a boy. And I keep trying to tell him, no, you know, it happens to young boys as well. It's not just happening to the girls. It happens to boys too. And he just looked at me with this look like, are you serious? You know what I mean? This is something that is not really talked about. I mean, he's never seen it. We don't talk about it. So for him to notice that something was really wrong and actually take action surprised me. And like I said, I couldn't be more happier and more proud of my son than I am at this very moment. I couldn't be more prouder of him. So I just wanted to jump on here and, you know, make you guys aware. We're aware that stuff happens, but when it happens to someone close to you or, you know, to your kids, that it puts everything into perspective, and it makes you think a little bit harder about what you do and what you don't do. So you guys keep talking to your kids, even if they act like they're not paying attention. Keep talking to your kids. Keep telling them, you know, to do the right thing. Encourage them to always do the right thing no matter what happens. Always do the right thing. Because believe it or not, they are listening to you. And they are watching your every move. And like I said, they may act like they don't care. Even if they tell you, Mom, go get away from me. You know, they're listening. It's just uncomfortable for them to talk about. So keep talking to them, keep loving on your kids, keep an eye out, watch your kids. Don't care how old they are. They can be in high school and think they got it all together, because we all know that as our kids get older, they think they have the world figured out, and it's just not. They don't. So keep talking to your kids, you guys. Keep encouraging them to do the right thing. It's to stay around positive people, to live a positive life. And you guys, I mean, I'm sad that I'm glad that it wasn't a grown-up, but then I'm sad because these are kids hurting other kids. And I'm not even going to go into detail about, everything, but I'm scared for these kids. So, that's the video for today, you guys. I'm sorry I don't have anything other than this, to talk about. I always try to keep things as positive as possible on my channel, but I felt the need to come on and make a video about this and to talk about this, because this is not something that I ever in life wanted my kids to go through. I am glad that it was my son instead of my daughter. And only for the reason that it wasn't her in that situation, but that my son reacted to it the way that he should have. And it just, like I said, I'm at a loss for words, you guys. I'm going to end this video. You guys just stay positive. Tell your kids to always stay positive. And if they see something that doesn't look correct, report it, report it, report it. No matter what anybody says, right is right, wrong is wrong. And if it looks like it's wrong, it probably is. So, yeah, that's it for today. Another video probably in a few days or so, you guys. Hopefully it'll be on a more positive note. But I will do an update to this video to let you guys know whether they caught the kids or who knows. But until next time, you guys, okay, later.